the NBA.
The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Bucks, perhaps the most physically imposing player in the game. Giannis is looking to dominate and lead his team as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Bucks, Hawks, coming right up. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Drew Holiday.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Young. Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Young passes to Gallinari. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Young finds Gallinari. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal. And his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Collins. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
So here's Gallinari following the 3 by Milwaukee. The Hawks again can't hit. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the shot goes in. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Young kicks to Collins. Gallinari against Holiday. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Collins. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Feeds it to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And Capella sends it back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
And here's Holiday after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gallinari.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And he makes the first. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Middleton hits them both. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Here's Antetokounmpo. In close, he hits it. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Young. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. Here's Collins. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 3. Young looking it over. Gallinari outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. That one good for 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Young up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Milwaukee leading by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Count that bucket. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Gallinari outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Now, here is Gallinari. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 35 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here's Gallinari. And another shot. And the rejection by Giannis. The Hawks again can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Trae Young. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Bucks leading by 6. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Connaughton. Over Rondo. No good from Connaughton. Hawks shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
2 shots.
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Both free throws good from Augustine.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Onyeka Okongwu, third.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Good on both. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Passes to Hunter. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Portis in the post. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Rondo, and stolen by Portis. Connaughton kicks to Augustine. Down low. That's tipped. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And here is Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Atlanta shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And the pass to Okongwu. A fader. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 10. Inside. Now Hunter. To the inside. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Dunn passes to Fernando. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis. Okongwu grabs the board. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Augustine. The Hawks trail by 10. Hunter with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Chris Dunn is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the 4 slot.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity, David. Thank you. Here's Hunter after the basket by Milwaukee. From 13, another shot, and the layup is good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here is Forbes. Portis finds Lopez. And it's Connaughton atop the key. The shot from 20 feet away. That shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Dunn looking over the floor. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Craig. And too long on the shot. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Dunn. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Holiday against Rondo. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Bogdanovich. Averaging about 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Middleton's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holiday left side. Middleton outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that one drops for him.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 10-point game.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Now, here is Young. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Now, here is Young. But they recover it. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Forbes the pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Gallinari covering. Trying to get open is Lopez. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Down by 12. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Young outside, pass to Collins. Here's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points so far.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Middleton drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside, pulls up, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 5 points in the game. Middleton outside. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Young from outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Launches it. They shoot again. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Collins.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
The shot's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Young after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Gallinari. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
DiVincenzo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The wide open look here for Lopez. Cans it from downtown. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gallinari against Middleton. Gallinari outside. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Young, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Bucks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Chris Middleton.
Find the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Holiday. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Trae Young. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Good work there as it goes. Lopez has got 7 now in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continue to contribute to this ball club.
And the dunk by Capella.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Bucks leading by 15. Right side, Antetokounmpo passes it to Lopez. Shoots the three. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And there it is for him. Gallinari's got 10 points.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Young with no one around. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Milwaukee leading by 10. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Capella covering. Here's Lopez. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Lopez has got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Gallinari missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Down low. And it's Giannis missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Rondo comes in for Trae Young. And so Collins nails both of them.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Hunter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. To the paint. Collins comes over with the double team. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. And here's Rondo. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time drew the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And that one falls for Rondo.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Giannis. He's got 10. Inside, DiVincenzo. Done with some nice D.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Giannis grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Giannis. Count it. Giannis has got 12.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And there's the pass to Collins. Now here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Second chance shot. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Collins against Giannis. To the inside. Augustine, that's good.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
The Hawks trail by 10. Rondo looking around. From past the arc. Hunter no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Hawks shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. And done with the slam.
And Dunn is just an astonishing dunker, slamming it home with some real force.
Pass to Connaughton. With the fadeaway. Lopez, no what? Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 15-6 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Augustine against Rondo. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Milwaukee leading by 8. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From deep, Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Atlanta's shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Gallinari with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That one goes in. Gallinari's got 12 in the game. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Antetokounmpo. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from Capella. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Free throw, good, Holiday.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Young finds Capella. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
The Hawks trail by 7. Gallinari outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They get it again. And Giannis throws it down.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Young against Holiday. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
The first one falls.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bounce pass Young. And he comes up with the deuce.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Giannis passes to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Shots good by Middleton.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he makes both free throws.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's Bogdanovich. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. They double him with Giannis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Hawks with possession here. The kick out to Young. And he's good on the three ball. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Giannis outside. Back to Forbes. Launches a three. They get it back. Antetokounmpo.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
The Hawks trail by 11. The pass to Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists in the game. Middleton looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Chris Dunn comes in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Portis. Up again. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Well, Giannis down there in great position down low and good timing on the putback.
Rondo kicks to Okongwu. Here's Dunn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dunn's got 6.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here is Augustine. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. To the wing right side, Craig. Goes back up. Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And so he hits both. Hey, Brent, last postseason, we saw some teams have heated exchanges internally after tough losses. Does that happen very often?
If there's something, Kevin, that you feel you're capable of doing, and there's a lot at stake with regards to that in terms of not your reputation, but in terms of the type of respect that your team should be getting, yes, this happens a lot. It happens in the playoffs, and it's a bit more aggressive, but great teams find ways to work through those problems and become their best selves.
Free throw good. Giannis
impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Down by 12. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the rejection by Giannis. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Augustine passes to Antetokounmpo. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Young from the arc, rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight, and stolen by Okongwu. Now here's Dunn, guarded closer. Lays it up off the glass. Dunn's got 8 points.
And Dunn is just stunning, dribbling the ball. So many moves and amazingly quick to boot.
Down low, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Hawks trail by 10. Young dishes to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. D right on him. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
Well, they didn't have much trouble lately, but it's always nice to be back home. You get to see your family, and your day isn't consumed by travel. I could see them taking advantage of this home stretch.
And that one falls for Young.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Torrey Craig. And so Young nails them both. Now Middleton, 11 points in the game.
Yo, get Chris.
Over Collins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. .121 left to play in the third. Young with the ball. He's got 20. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 23 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Bucks leading by 9. Now here's Middleton. 17 points in the game. Middleton is doubled. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. DiVincenzo passes to Augustine. Here's Portis. 4 on the clock. Rebound Atlanta. And a wide open look for Rondo. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Augustine, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here's Young from the arc, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Augustine looking around. Over Rondo. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Dunn, and it's Rondo, and at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Kicks to Holiday. Lopez outside. Passes it to DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. Right side, Collins. Another shot. Outside, Rondo. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks leading by 9. And stolen by Dunn. With the teardrop, softly drops in the floater.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Now here's Lopez. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Young finds Rondo. Lopez with the block. Holiday against Capella. And Capella sends it back. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the middle. And Dunn over to help. Here's Connaughton. Middleton left side. Shoots over Capella. Middleton can't get it to go. Lopez with the steal. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Hawks trail by 7. Dunn wide open. He fires. Here's Capella. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Alinari comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth
at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The Hawks trail by 7. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Capella trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Portis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Collins, his athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo. So he gets them both. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 27 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch and shoot game.
Holiday against Young. Here's Gallinari. Here's Capella. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Portis. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Capella. And Capella sends it back. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Young from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists now in the game. Young against Holiday. Oh, Middleton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the timing for Middleton? Getting up there, seeing the opportunity on the backside. Sweet alley-oop.
Here's Young. Ball's knocked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. The Bucks also with the sub. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Portis. Off the inbound pass, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Holiday.
The mentality of Trae Young, shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active, in this case too active.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Young nails them both. And here's Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the paint, here's Young, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Holiday against Young. Inside, here's Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 9 assists now tonight. Holiday against Young. Passes it to Okongwu. Back to Young. Lopez with the block. Middleton against Young. Here's DiVincenzo. It's deflected.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. The Hawks trail by 5. Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. And that one, good.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Basket counts.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here is Forbes. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Forbes. Uncovered. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. The Hawks trail by 3. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich to tie it up. The offensive rebound. Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
The 17-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hawks shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella. And it's sent back by Lopez. Middleton outside. On the wing, Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Outside Portis. Back to Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Portis throws it down.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Gallinari kicks to Young. Lopez with the block. From deep, Gallinari. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday attacking, and yes, it's good. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. And that one, good.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Bucks leading by 3. Middleton with it. Lopez up top. There's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. Capella against Lopez. Passes it to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
The Hawks trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. He kicks it to Young. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To tie it up. Here's Capella.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Middleton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Young against Holiday. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Off target from downtown. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now DiVincenzo after Gallinari missed from long range.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Atlanta's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Outside Collins. And stolen by Portis. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bucks. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. The pass to Collins. Gallinari surveying the D. And the 3 ball is good.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now here's Middleton. Fires for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low, Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Gallinari against Middleton. Here's Lopez. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's DiVincenzo. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Collins. The dish to Capella. Good D by Lopez.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. They get a hand on it, and stolen by DiVincenzo. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Young. Yes, and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Middleton. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez right side. Shoots over Capella. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari with it. Backed up by Portis. The feed to Collins. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time for Middleton. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Milwaukee's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Middleton outside. Portis against Gallinari. Portis, the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. And again, the Bucks miss. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Middleton against Gallinari. And here's Middleton. Shot to stop the run. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Now Augustine. Pass to Middleton. Over Gallinari. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 6. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Nails the triple.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Augustine with it. It falls. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. I mean, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.